Central Satellites. Leading off, the shortstop, number 46, Gavin Gross. Batting second, the first baseman, number 8, Tommy Sullivan. Batting third, the designated hitter, number 19, Brad Farrell. Batting cleanup, the third baseman, number 12, Zach Hanchar. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 3, Jackson Boss. Batting sixth, the center fielder, number 5, Colin Ward. Batting seventh and taking the mound, number 10, Braden Grass. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 32, Billy Bird. Batting ninth, the second baseman, number 23, Nolan Eaton. The left fielder for the Satellites, number 25, Derek Welsh. The head coach of the Satellites,
Welcome into another edition of Satellite Baseball here on Regan's Corner Sports Network. Gavin Gross stepping in here against Jack Wheeler. And a strike on the outside corner as Gavin taking the first pitch like he always does. Just a little outside there. Wheeler a little gassed up on the second one. And I'll be your play-by-play announcer today, Josh Reagan. And 2-1 count. Strikeout by Wheeler to get it set off for the Cherokees, and Tommy Sullivan stepping in after that strikeout.
Number 8, Tommy Sullivan.
Ball one. What's the count?
3-0.
3-0 here. Count goes full here after Wheeler gets back into it. Fires, and a swing and a miss. 2 strikeouts for the Satellites with Bradley Farrell coming up.
Number 19, Brad Farrell.
And quick 2 strikes on Farrell. And Farrell knows 4D's dodgeball. Dip, dodge, and dodge, avoiding that one. Wheeler goes back into the windup. Fires. Farrell puts it in play. That's going to be an infield base hit as Zach Hanchar with 2 outs here coming up to play.
Number 12, Zach Hanchar.
Hanchar just misses it, getting hit once again where Farrell goes second. Weird fires and a miss from Hanchar. Zach trying to drive this ball here. And a great play by the second baseman for Morgan Township. Number 6, Bradley Ferris. No days off for Ferris. And the Rooster with a strikeout there to Radkowski. Brandon Grass fires and puts them on a pedestal there for another strikeout. Both of these pitchers are going to be a pitching duel all day long. Injury. And a hits batsman there for number 9, Orskowski. And a high heater swung by Jackson Boss there to start off 1-0 as Gary goes fishing. He wanted it, but he holds off. And it gets him looking there, and it does Wheeler. As Ward steps in here with one
Number
out.
5, Colin Ward.
And Ward swings and a miss there. Fouls it off. As Wheeler goes back into fires and just misses on the outside corner, moving the count 3-2. And Ward with a walk.
Number 10, Braden Grass.
Braden Grass steps in here. A possible double play. A fielder's choice there. One out, 2 outs.
Number 32, Billy Bird.
Billy Bird comes down with 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. And a strikeout again from Wheeler to end that half of inning. Calgar takes the first pitch here for ball 1. Braden Grass fires it, and it's fouled for a 1-1 count. Grass sets, fires, just misses on that outside corner. With 2 balls, 1 strike. And the ball is skied foul, moving the count 2-2. Count goes full after just missing the zone on that one. As the Rooster fires, and that ball is right up the middle for a base hit for Calgary. Ferris taking there, swinging, moving the count 1-1. As Gross gets back into the stretch. And Ferris bunts, and everyone will be safe. Great play by Sullivan to get the first out. As the Roosters trying to get out of trouble here with Brandon Grass with runners on first and second. Cherokees all on the base pass in scoring position as a strikeout. That was for the second out of the inning. And Keegan Holder steps in here, another Regan's Corner athlete like Bradley Ferris and Bradley Farrell. And with the breaking ball, freezes Keegan Holder. And a swing and a miss there. And Holder fouls it off.
Jump right here, watch the jump.
Grass probably coming with the curve or one of his slide pieces here to get Holder to start fishing. As he is fish, Keegan is awarded with a foul ball there to stay alive in the count. And Satellites Superintendent Ben Anderson throwing the ball back in. As Holder, runners on second and third, trying to drive them in here. And a swing and a miss, a high heater. That is a Rooster K if I ever saw one. And that Holder is gone. Gavin Gross steps in after the Eden bunt for a hit. Gavin takes it. And a great play by Ferris. Bradley ain't taking no days off. With a second.
Number 8, Tommy Sullivan.
Two great plays, web gems for Bradley Ferris, almost falling and throwing it to first there, where Sullivan stepping up here trying to get something going for this satellite club. And a swing and a miss as Wheeler's been keeping him off balance all day long so far here in the top of the third. And a called strike anyway, as Sullivan wanted it anyway. And for the second out, Tommy.
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind.
Murkowski goes for D's a dodgeball. Dip, dodge, and dodge here in the bottom of the third. As this is a pitcher's duel here, 0-0 in Morgan Township. And there's strike three. Farrell leading it off for the Satellites here, trying to get things started. And a strike on that outside corner. Wheeler has been locating all day long so far here. And 2 quick strikes on Bradley Farrell, the DH for the Satellites. Wheeler fires, and Farrell with an infield base hit. A 2-for-2 start for Bradley here. Both infield base hits. Don't care how you get it done, but with that speed with
Number
Farrell.
12, Zach Hanchar.
As long as you get it done. Okay. Zach Hanchar steps in here. He's got popped to all fields. Has a couple home runs already this year. Atta boy. Sorry, folks. It's pretty hard to see the scoreboard from here. I probably need glasses. But it's another infield base hit for the Satellites with a nice bunt action for Zach Hanchar and the big old Boss Hall coming up here with Jackson Boss.
Number 3, Jackson Boss.
Runners on first and second here. Well, Jackson Boss, the catcher, steps in here. He had a pretty good week last week and prior with RBIs and such. And Jackson with the bunt here. Satellite's playing a little small ball, but Wheeler, great play there to get the lead runner for the first out. Or a comebacker.
Number 5, Colin Ward.
As Ward steps in here with 1 out. Runners on first and second here. With Hampshire and TC, number 4, Tyler Carr. Both speed throws on the bases. Left a little bit of a shift here for Morgan Township. Strike 1. Wheeler's been locating on that outside corner. He's been living on it. Let's see if he can do a Houdini act. Like Colin Ward knows the 4 Ds of dodgeball. Dip, dodge, and dodge on that one. And Void's getting hit by the pitch. And Ward drives it. It's going, and it's going to be caught. And runners on the corners after Hanchar tags up. Setting it up for Brandon Grass, or I like to call him the Rooster.
Number 10, Braden Grass.
To get his own run on for his cause on the other side, pitching a gem himself. His teammates like to call him the Grass Man. Let's see if he can find some grass here to make the first run. And a swing and a miss from Wheeler. And 2 strikes here quickly on the Grass Man. Wheeler looking to get out of this inning after being in a little bit of a jam here. And a swing and a miss from Wheeler to end that half inning. Putz standing here. Takes ball one here. Grass fires and there's a strike on the high heater. As Putz swings right through it. And Ian gets there for the first out. Kelger takes it once again, but the previous batter, Grass did the same thing, works back like he did right there, 1-1 count with one out. Grass fires just a bit outside. Count goes 2-1 with one out here. As Grass fires again, and that ball is driven. And that's going to be caught.
It's going to be windy, not a...
Two outs here as Bradley Ferris steps in here. Another Regan's Corner athlete. That ball is fired. Ferris has done a lot on the defensive side so far. On that second, he's trying to look for a base hit here. The kid, it started with a 2-out rally, but quit 2 strikes here to Grass. As Ferris trying to take his time. And that is ball 1. As Grass trying to get him to chase that high heater. And right on that outside corner with their wrister strikeout. Mancini steps in here. He's been out of a couple games due to that great catch against Hebron, where he plowed into Colin Ward, getting back into the swing of things, and a swing and a miss there. As Wheeler deals, and a 12-6 fools Matheny. Unfortunately, it does the umpire as well. Count 1-1. Not so much on that one. Count 2-1 here. 0 outs. And Matheny goes fishing. Count 2-1. Matheny goes fishing once again outside and stays live as he has a Bee Gees song stuck in his head. Wheeler back, fires, and a swing and a miss puts the whole hanger or a curveball on him for the strikeout.
Nolan
Eaton stepping in, number 23 for the Satellites, trying to get something started as it is the top of the 5th in this pitcher duel here in Mandarin, Indiana, outskirts of Valparaiso, Indiana. Beautiful campus here on Morgan Township. Quick 2 strikes to the young freshman. And a swing and a miss. And Eaton goes down as Gavin Gross stepping in here.
Number 46, Gavin Gross.
Gross trying to get something started here against this ace of Morgan Township staff here in Jack Wheeler. And as Wheeler skips it down for ball 1, Gavin patiently looking. Wheeler fires and just a bit outside. And a swing and a miss. As Wheeler gets a curveball in that zone, it goes count full as Gavin almost had a walk there. Still here's count. And a swing and a miss. As Wheeler is dealing, this is going to go into the Jody Geisha Keegan Holder steps in with 2 outs here after the Shoe strikeout. And a swing and a miss with that high heater. As Grass throwing about 86 up high here to Holder. And he goes for a strikeout to end that half inning, sponsored by All Star Autos, the no pressure dealer. Tommy Sullivan stepping in here in the top of the 6th inning as Wheeler fires, and that ball is shot foul. As Sullivan right on it. That ball is just a little bit off that corner. Count 1-1 here to Tommy Sullivan. And a swing and a miss. As Sullivan trying to draw and trying to get on base here, lead it off here. As Sullivan knows the 4 Ds of dodgeball: dip, dodge, and dodge, and voids that to move the count to 2-1. And Sullivan almost going back to his hockey days with a nice little shot puck into that fence there for that foul ball. Staying alive as the count goes 2-2. And just misses with the umpire strike zone so far today. That was scary for a Sally fan. And now it goes full. And that ball is driven. That ball's going. It's going. And that is gone for a Sullivan homer. As Tommy Sullivan came in clutch last year in the championship game against Boone Grove in the PCC, he starts it off again here in the 6th as this pitcher duel ends with 1 run here with a Tommy Sullivan dinger.
Number 19, Brad Farrell.
And another We're going to go E6 on that one.
Number 12, Zach Hanchar.
As Zach Hanchar steps in here. So, Farrell moves up a base here after the miscue between. Who's first baseman? Putz. Between Wheeler and Putz. As Hanchar misses the bunt. An emphatic strike call after the fact. 0 out so far. Runner on second base here. And that is fouled back. That ball is screaming to cars. Luckily, if you have a white and black GM, you just missed it. Coming in the parking lot. Count 2-0 here to Zach Hanchar. As Hanchar just pulls it back a little bit. As the team say, good eye. And Hanchar does his job, getting the speedy Farrell a little bit closer for Boss Hogg and Jackson Boss.
Number 3, Jackson Boss.
Number 3, trying to drive in Bradley Farrell here and make it a 2-0 ball game. Very similar to what happened in Union Mills, a pitcher's duel that day with Callan Ward and Jack Wheeler again. As Wheeler is in the stretch, fires, and just outside. Count goes 2-0 here to Jackson Boss at hitter's count. As Boss fouls it off the catcher and the umpire. A double whammy there for Jackson. Count 2-1. And a swing and a miss. Count goes 2-2 after Wheeler fights back into the count. Wheeler taking the signs. In the stretch, fires and freezes Jackson, unfortunately for Wheeler. And unfortunately for Jackson, it was not called for a strike. Count goes full. And stretch as just foul ball as Boss right on it. There's going to be runners on first and third for Colin Ward.
Number 5, Colin Ward.
One out here. As I got to update the helmets here. We're having a pitcher's conference here, sponsored by All Star Autos. And Ward takes it for ball one there. As Jackson Boss is running for himself here. No courtesy for Jackson. That's the way he likes it. And Jackson Boss with a stolen base. As two satellites are orbiting around the base paths here. Colin Ward trying to bring them in here. Left and center is more space than the Masters. And a bunt trying to do a suicide squeeze here. Just missing the bunt a little bit. 1-0 here in the top of the sixth. Has 2 strikes, 1 ball here on Colin Ward. Wheeler fires and a high heater puts down Ward.
Number 10, Braden Grass.
Braden Grass, or the Grassman, or the Rooster, trying to get his cause here on the mound. As there's already 1 run on the scoreboard, he might would like to make it 3 here with a base hit. 1 strike. And that ball is skied, rocking it. And that's going to be a foul. Quick, 2 strikes, 2 outs here on Braden Grass. On Braden Grass. And that ball is driven. And that is a Rooster bomb. And that is a 4-0 lead. That is a, 4-0 lead.
Number 15, Kellen Matheny.
Rooster a little bit off here, but setting a home run in the last one. Trying to finish this game out. Skips it in for 0-2 here as Redkowski, great eye here, patient hitter, trying to get on base. And that ball is driven. And that's going to be a can of corn for the center fielder. Grass just throws on the outside corner just a little bit here. Count goes 1-0. 0 strikes, 1 ball here. 1 out. And that ball is driven foul. That is possible truck. Nope. Count goes 1-1. And a swing and a miss. Going 2. And just misses. Almost a great stop by Eden there. A base hit from Radikowski. Radikowski steps in here. Remember, we do not own any of these rights to this music as that ball goes past. And there's a runner on second with 1 out. And that ball is car bound. Quick 2 strikes. Runner on second here as the Rooster gets back into his stretch. Fires. And number 10 misses just a little bit high. 2 balls. Correction, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. As the Rooster back in the stretch. Grass firing. Putz trying to draw first blood here. Or second blood. Trying to draw second blood here. Just 1 on the scoreboard. So it's not a shutout here. In Morgan Township land. Cherokee land. Putz trying to get a base hit here to draw in his buddy Cherokee Radkowski on second. Quick 2 strikes there. As a high heater swings right through it. Jody Geisha report. as Noah Eden steps in here. In this 4-0 ball game here on the top of the 7th, this game is moving fast, much like the Boone Grove and Morgan Township game we called this weekend for softball. And a swing and a miss. As Eden being very patient here, 3-1 counts. Fires and misses. A leadoff walk here brings up
Number 46, Gavin Gross.
the dangerous Gavin Gross here in the 7th inning. Just misses on the outside corner. As a speedy runner with Eden on first. A great contact hitter in Gavin Gross. This is going to be a hit and run. And that's fouled back. Count goes 1-1 here. Other than the 2 home runs, Jack Wheeler's been pitching lights out today. That's the only difference is so far in this game is the Sullivan homer and the Brandon Grass rooster bomb for a 3-run jack here. We thank Morgan Township for letting us broadcast today's game. We thank South Central's. And we thank our sponsors, American Legion, All-Star Autos, Joda Geisha Retailer Group, and Tolman Financial. Back to the action. And a strike there. 2 strikes, 1 ball, 0 outs here. Runner on as the Satellites trying to make insurance runs happen here as the dangerous hitters coming up. And that ball is going, and it's caught on the run. As Tommy Sullivan's previous at bat, he goes yard. Wish we could show a highlight for you. We can't, though. As there's a possible pitching change here. This is going to be sponsored by All-Star Autos. And a swing and a miss to Tommy Sullivan here, with Calgary being the new pitcher in this game. Calgary's got a little bit of a gas. To Sullivan. And that ball is driven off a double. And a RBI and a triple. And Sullivan selling with a Sally. And that is going to be 5-0 ball game.
Number 19, Brad Farrell.
And Bradley Farrell steps in here with the runner on third base here with Tommy Sullivan. And these satellites so far are balling out.
Number 12, Zach Hanchar.
6-0 so far here, after being snubbed with the Larry Knowlton Award last week. So far in this game, the Satellites are trying to make the CEO of Regan's Corner regret that decision by having a couple Satellites this week. But so, Farrell with a stolen base there. 6-0 ball game here. As Zach Hanshire takes 2 balls quickly here. The Calgary back in that stretch. Fires. That ball is driven. Please go see Tolman Financial for any insurance claims from that foul ball. Anyway, 2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike. That ball is going to be driven right up the gut with a seeing eye single, which is going to draw in another run where Farrell is going to walk in, stomp on the plate, and casually walk to the dugout as it's a 7-run ball game here.
Number 3, Jackson Boss.
And Boss Hogg and Jackson Boss steps in here after the single RBI of Zach Hanchar. Please go check out after the game our coverage of Hebron softball here on Regan's Corner Sports Network. And that ball is just a little bit outside. As Hanchar steals second base. As Redkowski, great throw on his knees. 1 ball though. Jackson Boss trying to draw in his fellow satellite on second base and Zach Hanchar. And a swing and a miss as Jackson steps into Lake Michigan on that swing. Count goes 1-1. And that ball just on the outside corner of the Calgary. Moved the count to 2-1. Fires and swings as Hanchar moves to third after the air throw by Redkowski. And Colin Ward steps in here with a runner on third.
Number 5, Colin Ward.
Two outs here. As we're about to see time in a second here. As Calgar fires. And there's a strike. And a swing and a miss. As Brendan Grass looking on a shutout here. He's got Calgar quick on 2 strikes as Calgar has a BG song stuck in his head and stay alive. A little excuse me swing, a little kung fu fighting there with Conger staying alive there. And that ball is going to be over the head of Gavin Gross for a base hit. Atchison steps in here after Ferris moves up the runner at second. Gross tries picking off the earlier runner at second base here. It's Atkinson, number 3, trying to drive his fellow Cherokee in to get a runner on that scoreboard with a 7-run ball game here in beautiful Morgan Township. As it's been a great day, a great atmosphere here for the first round of the PCC tournament. And that ball is going to be driven to Ward for a can of corn for the second out. Throw to nail out the runner at home. Township Wednesday for our next baseball broad night. And please go out